One step from playing in the AFC title game. This divisional round contest is off. It's Bashard Smith now with the return. Making some progress here. And you're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he charges ahead, but Snow and defenders stop him. Look like he picked up a couple. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He's got his man, that's Travis Kelce. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
First down.
Yellow.
And the first down.
Now an inside give to Walker. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. Looks like we'll have a pause here. An injured Bronco out there and in some pretty obvious pain after that play. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down. You know, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can he make offensively?
3rd down, it's Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for Travis Kelce that time. So that brings up 4th and long. And he sends it up amongst the flurries of snow. He fields this at the 18. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
Around 26-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
We spend so much time talking about an offense and how they script their first 15 plays typically. But how about that defensive coordinator, that head coach? Heck, every player on that sidelines, you couldn't script it any better. Well, other than maybe taking the ball away, creating a negative play, creating a sack, creating offense now behind the chains. That's exactly how you're looking to start. Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And 4th and 4 coming up. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
The Chiefs take over 1st and
We've set it down for him from the 31.
31-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Hits him on the out route. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
Walker off his own read. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. That one gains 7. And that's a Chiefs first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
In the red zone now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. Each round of the playoffs, Brock, getting some early points becomes more and more important. And they're on the board here in the divisional round.
Pretty tricky round for a lot of teams to get through.
It's no good. Perhaps the snow making things a little difficult for him there as that one winds up off the mark.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So after the missed extra point, he's still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. On the return, here's Tyreek Hill. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Tyreek Hill on the return. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Quarterback of his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
On the set.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26. They run. It's the former Pitt Panther. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Let's go now.
Sign quarterback run here. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. Defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Let's go.
He'll pass it this time. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he's tackled for a short gain. 4th down, the offense is staying on the field. They're going for it. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. This punt out of bounds on the fly. We're waiting for the mark. Looks like they're going to say it's short of the 30. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. He's got it inside the 25. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs making a 12-point game in the first. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Butker to try the point after. And this one thankfully knocks off the mark. He gets it to go.
Makes the score. Chiefs 13. Broncos nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Ready? Ready?
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he charges ahead, but Snow and defenders stop him. Looked like he picked up a couple.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and
18,
8
Rattler,
at the
18, 19,
37-yard line.
2nd down pass play coming. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
A 2-yard pickup.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Ready?
3rd and long. They're going to throw. This is Ingram working the left side. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's 4th down now.
It's 4th down.
Trying to push this past the marker. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory. 1st and 10. It's Mahomes. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
There's a screen out for Walker. And he's brought down at the line.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
3rd and long for him here. Flushed out of the pocket. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Wow, they must really trust in this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. This will not connect. Not enough leg and too far left as well. And their lead will remain at 13.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. This play's a design run. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line.
48-yard line.
So that's the end of one in this AFC divisional round contest. The scoreboard reads 13-0. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They have 2nd and pretty long here. Looking in the air here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch could still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, you got to take advantage of that opportunity. Defense just did.
Here we go, shot. Cougar 19. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. They're on him again. He goes down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. So Jeremy Crawshaw out once again, punting away. Takes this one at the 40. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 47-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he charges ahead, but Snow and defenders stop him. Looked like he picked up a couple. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
To the air, Mahomes. Dumped off to his running back. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. That's a pickup of 9. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
And off to Walker from the gun. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge, partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
At the 41-yard line.
And that's incomplete, but I do see some laundry on the field. Let's see what this flag is all about. He was too far downfield at the time of the pass. Gotta stay within a yard of the line. That'll back him up. Things a bit tougher following that penalty. Here's 2nd and 15. Mahomes. They'll get it to Rashee Rice. Complete. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. It's a 29-yard gain. And that's a Chiefs first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. So good work to help reset those chains.
Walker on first down. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you've got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
It's a gain of 4. They're going to need twice that now on 3rd and 8.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Yellow. 180. Hey, 43, 15.
And they'll throw 3rd and long. Defender is there. He knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Butker knocks it through. And special teams convert to get them a little something out of that possession.
Well, he moved past that earlier miss pretty quickly here, Kate. Nice to see that. And now he can carry a little momentum with him to end this opening half.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Get it. 68.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Throw to the right, finds Waddle. Now he's past the 25. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. And the kick is no good. The snap was off the mark, and that leads to a miss hit on the point after.
To kick off for the Broncos.
Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Drive begins with a Walker run. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
So it's going to be 2nd down and 10 on the other side, Brock. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Mile High in just a moment. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Looking to throw Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. You cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Another punt coming up. Matt Ariza to do the honors once again. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. That'll be the 1st and more. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory.
Ready.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Let's go now. Steady.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Taken in by Hill, right side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give the quarterback a chance.
And all they can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Called in by Waddle. We got the football, Brock, but not the 1st. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the 1st down.
And the QB keeps it on the sneak. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain.
So simple, yet so hard to defend, Kate. They line up, they play smash mouth, and they get the 1st down.
Trap 60.
This time he's looking to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Drew Tranquil with the pick. And the Chiefs get the football back with minimal time to go in our hands.
They'll take over 1st down 10 at their own 46-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Sends this to the end zone. And he hauls that one in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs will add to their lead at the end of the half. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs take a 3-possession lead.
Broncos 6.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. He'll throw it. Gets it downfield on target to Sutton. And he has this down to the 34. And with the clock just about to strike 0, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half. On comes Will Lutz in the Broncos field goal unit. Needs a good amount here, too. 51 yards away. That's going to catch the crossbar and be sent backwards. No good. That's it's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Half the battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. A spot in our AFC Championship on the line. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
On the set.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. He put some air under it deep down the left. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Line up the design keeper. Breaks the tackle. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Stephanie.
Now looking to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. It's a pickup of 26. And that's good for Broncos 1st down.
Here we go.
Working inside the red zone. Completed over the middle. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Offense to the line fast.
Cougar 19.
At the 12-yard line.
2nd down, looking for options. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Buffalo 18. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 79 Bro.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
65.
Dose of the hurry up here.
Warrior 17. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
They're going to try to throw for it. This finds its target. That's Hill. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. And this one thankfully not off the mark. He gets it to go.
Makes the score. Chiefs 23. Broncos 13.
That lead trimmed just a bit. Down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Running left. Here's Walker. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
1st down and they go right back to him. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Running with Walker again. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Never a pause you want to make, partner. No player injured on that snap, and it is their running back, Kenneth Walker, who's being looked at. Third and just 2 to go.
Yellow.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He finds Worthy, complete. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Fight on these two. Fight on these two.
Pressure coming from Mahomes. Pass it caught, 9-yard line. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Yellow.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He rolls to his right. And this is going to be a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs make it a 16-point ball game. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs take a 3-possession lead. And they're whistling for a stop. It looks like that's one of the Chiefs in some pretty clear discomfort and in need of some assistance. Butker on now to kick this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Working now from the gun. This is Ingram working the left side. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's good for a Broncos 1st down.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And their 4th sack of the game right there brings up 2nd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Back to their own side of the field now, Brock. This is 2nd and long.
Let's go. Ready, ready.
Setting up to throw. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Short pass brought in. And he's officially in the enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49.
Trap 50, trap 50.
They're going to throw for it on 4th. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
A 50% hit rate on 4th down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate, and that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
And tough to run it just how he wants to amidst these elements. Defense on and behind that line of scrimmage. Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
At the 47-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. All in left side. And he's going to go go down right along the midfield stripe.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Third down, it's Mahomes. Wow, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. And the Broncos bring the interception back beyond the 40 before the tackle is made.
That is just a big-time individual effort, Kate, defensively. First, he takes the ball away, and then he's looking for points, right? He turns from defense to offense, and one more move, and he might have broken it to the house.
Throwing from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Only one quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. The Broncos have it, facing a deficit. We could be witnessing the end of their playoff run. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Ready!
Back to throw. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Ready, set.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Yellow.
Right up the gut. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Yellow.
On the pistol, Smith. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Now this one, not much of a chance of it staying in the field of play. They'll mark it out at the 13-yard line.
At their own 13-yard line.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Buys time, rolling right. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. He picks up 28 on the play. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. He put everything he had into this one. Well, they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that 1st down throw. Swatted away by the defense.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Viking 18. Ready.
2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to connect with Tyreek Hill there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
65, come on, come on. Set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Panther 11. Go.
3rd and long for him here. To the left side, it's pulled in by Waddle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Offense up to the line
18
fast.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18, Pioneer.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Throwing it again here. Taking a deep shot here. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get it back to within 2 possessions. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Lutz there to tack on the extra point. And the Broncos cut the lead down to 10.
30. Broncos 20. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
That lead trimmed just a bit. Down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Here's Smith on the return. He dodged the tackle. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That's brought in. It's his back for Sean Smith. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
Chased out to his right. Did not like what he was seeing, Bronson. He's just going to hurl this one away.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Now it's Mahomes. Oh, defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. 4th down coming up. Kansas City sends out its punt team. Matt O'Reisa, the one to send it away. And they can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. On it, and he nearly picked it. Oh, couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down. Well, this goes for every player in every sport, Brock. Fatigue in the 4th quarter. So that can mean dropped interceptions just as much as it can mean a dropped catch, too.
And believe it or not, Kate, quarterbacks, they can get fatigued, too. Maybe not as much physically as their buddies running around and hitting, but mentally. You just get tired there as a passer. You start to assume, and that's a dangerous place to play.
Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
And it'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Mustang 19. 19 tight. 19 tight. Buffalo 18.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
20. Harrison Butker to kick off 14 to 6.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
60 Bison. Go.
Going again on 2nd and 10. Oh, try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Kicked out by Noah Williams. And the Chiefs have it as he records the first interception of his young career. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On the carry, it's Walker. And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's forward with a nice pickup. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Never a pause you want to make, partner. A player injured on that snap, and it is their running back, Kenneth Walker, who's being looked at. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. They'll empty the backfield, motion him right. 3rd and 2, Mahomes to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Butker knocks it through. And that extends the lead to 20.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it sets up 2nd down.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
Here's the design run. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Design quarterback run here. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Chiefs territory.
He's across midfield.
Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
65. Let's go.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
They pitch it to him. Oh, he's trying to get away, but unable to do so. And they catch him behind the line on 3rd down.
A 3-yard loss on the play. It's 4th down.
Desperation time here on 4th. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Yellow.
They're going to pass it here. Taking a chance to the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. From the gun, Johnson. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
And the 1st down, Chiefs.
Going to the ground again on 1st. It's so tough to build momentum running through the snow. They're on him before he can even get back to the line. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Yellow.
On 3rd down, here's Johnson. Again, his number is called, and the defense read it once more, shutting him down. That brings up 4th down. The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. And this is going to be his 4th effort tonight. And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely, and that'll be a touchback. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. And they pulled off the rare and elusive road win in the postseason, which means their journey stays alive another week as they head to the conference championship, where they're going to get a shot to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chiefs, as we'll see you next time from Denver.